Ernie Johnson. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us. Tonight, it's the Houston Rockets as they'll be playing against the Miami Heat. And now we send it out to the American Airlines Arena. Kevin Harlan and the 2K Sports crew are there. And the opening tip.
And there, a bit earlier, the Heat getting mentally and physically ready. Hello, everyone. Get ready for NBA action live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners, Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. A quick check now at the starting five for both teams. And, guys, what do you think we'll be seeing from Dwight? Howard in this one.
Tell you what, he takes a lot of punishment inside. When Howard gets the ball in deep, defenses are looking to foul him hard because of his difficulties at the free throw line.
And he's a devastating finisher when you let him power it up to throw it down. He's a former dunk contest champ, Steve, so you give him a chance to do that, he'll make you part of his highlight reel.
Looking at the last game for the Houston Rockets, it was a win against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And, guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And to do it on the road, too. I mean, with the way they just kept coming at him, they kept that crowd out of the game the entire time. That's good work.
Josh McRoberts, a pretty unique player, 6'10" power forward who's an outstanding passer and quality shooter from range. But he's not without weaknesses. He could be a better rebounder and maybe a better defender for a player with his size and athleticism.
That's good. Harden's got 5 now. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Now here's Chalmers. He's guarded closely. Wade kicks to Chalmers. Passes it to McRoberts. Back to Chalmers. Pass to Bosh. Dishes it to Chalmers. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Houston. And this is their first time matched up with this year's Heat team.
And I think they're probably still smarting from what happened a year ago when they were swept in the season series, losing both matchups.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Here's Chalmers. James Harden picking up that last basket. Here's Beverly. Throws down the breakaway jam.
How about that nice 1-2 punch there, guys? Great defensive play, and, of course, it leads to the great basket in transition.
Love the attacking style there, Steve.
The Heat have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Wade passes to Chalmers. Gives him the lead pass. And a strong finish with 2 hands. I like that they're taking it inside and taking advantage of each opportunity, Clark, to chip away at the deficit.
Yeah, and doing it with the dunk is a major energizer, too. Gets the momentum going.
Yeah, and I think the interior defense is good.
And so the first quarter.
Monday, November 10th, Tim Duncan and the San Antonio Spurs.
Can I have it like that?
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. As you might have expected them to be, Clark, the Rockets were very good on the road.
Well, with the way that team was comprised with multiple threats on the floor offensively, it's no surprise to see them excel on the road.
Norris Cole and Dwayne Wade combine at guard. Danny Granger out there with Dang, and it's Anderson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. It's the group on the floor for Miami.
Now they'll take as many of those high percentage shots as they can get, guys. Well, as you said, the Rockets strong on the road last year, 21-20 record. And anytime you're over 500 on the away side, you're in a good spot.
A well-timed shot fake got the defender off the ground right there. The Heat trail by 5. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kevin, after LeBron James left, many assumed that Chris Bosh would follow suit and head to Houston. But Bosh said his heart was in Miami, and he signed a 5-year max extension to remain with the Heat. Bosh said he harbors no bitterness towards LeBron and still feels the Heat have the infrastructure to compete for a title. We'll see, gentlemen.
Championship organization, Doris, but some work ahead of them, sir. Thanks. The Heat shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Yeah, basically a middle-of-the-road type free throw shooting team, about 76% a year ago.
And Danny Granger drops them both.
What's really scary about the Rockets is that they let some games slip away last year on the road and still managed to win 21 games away from home. I would expect that mark to improve this season.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Miami trailing. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, it didn't seem to be much of a challenge for them in that game. It seemed like they scored at will. Not much defense that they were facing.
Yep, they had the defense on its heels early the entire game, and actually nearly the entire game, and no matter what unit was out there, looked like a mismatch to me.
The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Granger's got 4 this quarter.
It was almost like he was surprised to be that wide open, yet he knocked it down.
Ariza, and again it's the Rockets from deep.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers, and theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
Here's Napier. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Napier's got his first 2 points of the night. Now here's Ariza, leading by 5. Here's Terry. He nailed the buzzer beater.
Right between the eyes is how you would say it, Kevin. Fearless. What a tremendous play with the pressure at its absolute highest.
Now, presented by Sprint. The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And from high above, a view of downtown Miami and the American Airlines Arena. Welcome back, everyone. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
I like that he didn't force anything in that first half. His decision-making was really flawless.
That being the case, Steve, I think they want him to be more assertive in the second half. Look to take more shots. Be a little more shot hungry, even the tough ones.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So on the floor for Houston. Beverly and Harden man the backcourt. Terrence Jones is down low with Howard. And it's Ariza in at the 3 slot.
You know, when you're coming off a championship, actually make that 2 consecutive championships, it's even more okay to be more concerned about the postseason than the regular season. You're trying to figure out how to manage the regular season. And the Heat clearly took that approach, or at least it seemed that way.
Wade outside.
Well, what you said about the Heat, beyond the resting of key guys, they seem to be more concerned about the process of things than the result during the season.
Well, the Heat had no real reason to be concerned with results. It'd be nice for them to win, but they knew they were expected, Clark, to get to the finals again.
And there really wasn't anybody they feared. I mean, they might have ended second in the conference, but they played the season perfectly to set themselves up for the postseason. This season will be an interesting test as there is a much tougher road for this group to be able to navigate to go deep into the playoffs.
Here's Harden. Nice D from Dang.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Chalmers dishes to Bosh. And Chalmers kicks to Bosh. There's the bucket. Good. Bosh has got his first basket.
Tell you what, he is so difficult to guard, especially on a shot like that one.
Here's Harden on the wing. The good-looking shot from the wing.
What a floor leader he's been at the offensive end.
You know, he's done a terrific job of moving the ball around, sharing it, dispersing it, and running the show.
Wade drives in. They set the pick. Bosh in the post. Working on Howard. And Chris Bosh again.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Yeah, you look at the numbers, 10 of the last 12 points have come from close range, so I agree. Great job. Taking it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
They left them no choice but to foul there.
The Rockets shooting their first free throws of this one.
Well, last season they only hit 71% of their free throws, so this is a continuing problem, guys.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just one or two guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled. He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
Wade sets the pick for Chalmers. One second left. Blocked. The third quarter comes to a close. Rockets lead by 7. And we'll be back right after this.
Coming up this Thursday night, November 6th.
And the final period of play just about to start. Houston leading by 7. Chalmers and D. Wade are the guards. Dang and McRoberts holding down the forward spots. And it's Bosh in at the 5. It's the group on the floor for Miami. And there's the foul. It's on Josh McRoberts. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Tough call there and a tough break for the defense.
But, you know, I think you could still see him kind of sliding in there. I don't have a problem with the call.
Ariza kicks to Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Harden draws the double. Takes a shot at the elbow. Three-pointer. Good. Harden's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Rockets.
Yeah, and guys, it's his consistent shooting that's really helped get his team into a position they're in right now.
Patrick Beverly. That's his first personal foul, first team foul.
We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. They get a hand on it. Wade passes to McRoberts.
Good! The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, I agree. Got to use some clock here.
Open shot by Ariza. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. 10 points for Trevor Ariza.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Here is McRoberts, defended by Jones. Now Chalmers, just 5 on the clock. He passes to Wade. Bank shot, no good. Houston's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Bosh dishes to Chalmers. The feed now to Dang. Back to Chalmers. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth.
Houston foul call. Dwight Howard. Chris Bosh. 2.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within single digits. Houston with a big group substitution here. Monty Eunice is checked in for Howard. Jeff Adrian comes in for Terrence Jones. Daniels, he's checked in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Terry in for James Harden. Terry kicks to Daniels. And the three ball is good.
Daniels.
And the Rockets lead by 11.
For 3.
A serious game-clinching run. They've taken off here. Impressive.
No backing off. What a surge at the right time.
How about that? They respond to a three-pointer with a quick three of their own.
Yeah, terrific. Great back-and-forth sequence right there.
Terry, the pass to Adrian. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. Offline. So we see the Rockets get the win here. It was a solid win, Clark.
Yeah, it was, and I think it came down to will more than skill. They went out